Hello, my first grade friends. Please make sure that you have your special phonics paper. It's the one that goes side to side like this, long ways. It should already be folded in half, and I already have some phonics on mine from last week, so I'm going to use this side. Of course, you're sitting up straight, nice and tall. Your chair is tucked underneath your desk, your stomach is touching your table, and your back is touching the back of your chair. You're holding your paper. This is the correct writing position. This is how I am going to do my best handwriting. Because during phonics time, we try to do our best handwriting as much as we can. I'm going to get nice and close here. Our first sound is our new one. R. Get your pirate hook out and say it with me. R. Let's write it together. Starting at 2 o'clock, we go around the clock, back up to 2 o'clock, pulling straight down. And then we have our R, straight down, up, and over the top of the clock, stopping at 2 o'clock. Say it with me. R, finger space. R, finger space. R, finger space. R, finger space. I think I can do one more here. R. All right, my friends, if you're not at the end of the line, no worries. Just go ahead and push pause and finish up. Our next sound is ow, oh. Say it with me. Ow, oh. Go ahead and write it. Ow, oh. You should be writing this one starting at 2 o'clock. Around the clock, back up to 2. Diagonally down, up, up. Ow, oh. Let's write it again. Ow, oh. Ow, oh. All right, and my W is pretty fat, so, which is a good thing. So I can't squeeze another one. If I put a finger space and squeeze another one, my W will go all the way off my paper. All right, so go ahead and finish this line. If you're not finished, go ahead and push pause. If you are finished, our next sound is ya, I, E. Say it with me. Ya, I, E. Let's go ahead and write it together. Ya, I, E. Starting at the dotted line, pulling down to the baseline, picking up your pencil, dotted line through the baseline, down to the next line. Ya, I, E. Say it with me as we write it. We're training our brain. Ya, I, E. Ya, I, E. Ya, I, E. Alrighty, my friends, if you are not to the end of the line yet, no worries. Go ahead and push pause. We are going to move on to the next sound, which is O. Say it with me. O. What O, may you ask? Write the O that's used in the word toe. The O that's used in the word toe. Starting at 2 o'clock, around the clock, back up to 2. Pulling straight across, up and around the clock, stopping at 4. So we say O, like in the word toe. And just check these E's, friends. Make sure that they have a point, that they're touching the dotted line and the bottom line. O, used in the word toe. O, used in the word toe. All right, if you're not at the end of the line yet, no worries. Go ahead and push pause and finish up. If you are at the end of the line, we're going to go on to the next sound, and the next sound is O. Go ahead and say it. O. This O is used in the word boat. The O used in the word boat. Let's go ahead and write it. Starting at 2 o'clock, around the clock, back up to 2. Starting at 2 o'clock, around the clock, back up to 2. Pull straight down with a tiny tent. O, used in the word boat. O, used in the word boat. O, used in the word boat. That's our O-A. All right, if you are not at the end of the line, no worries. Go ahead and push pause. And our next sound is E. Go ahead and say it with me. E. This is 2 letters that say E. Go ahead and write it. E. We're pulling straight across, up and around the clock, stopping at 4 o'clock. Again, straight across, up and around the clock, stopping at 4 o'clock. E says E. It only has one sound, never says anything else. When our EE's together, it says E. So as we write it, say it with me. E, E, E. Alrighty, on to our next sound. If you're not done with your E's, go ahead and push pause. If you are, our final sound is I, and it has 3 letters. Say it with me. I. It has 3 letters. Go ahead and write it. I with 3 letters. Here we go, starting at the midpoint, pulling straight down, pick up my pencil with a tiny dot floating. G starts at 2 o'clock, around the clock, up to 2 o'clock, pulling straight down, around the bottom of the clock. H, straight down, up and over the top of the clock. Nice fat clock letters. And we go. I, 3 letters. They work together to say I. 3 letters. They work together to say I. And I don't think I can squeeze them again. They will definitely be off of the line there. Alrighty, my friends. Go ahead and push pause if you are not done with your IGH. No worries. We're going to be writing some of our spelling words from this week, and a lot of our spelling words have our new sound, the AR sound. So when we're spelling these or sounding these words out and I say R like a pirate, you know it's AR. The first word that we're going to write today is the word cart. When I go to the grocery store, I put my groceries in the shopping cart. Here we go. Art. Let's do it again. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see my hand. Fist up. K. Use the letter that goes k. S. R is 2 letters. It's like a pirate. R. And t. K. Art. Go ahead and write it on your own. Cart. I'll sound it out as you write it. K. R. Art. Alright, if you're not done writing it, go ahead and push pause because here comes the answer. I said use k. That's my C. R is our sound for the week. A-R. And T. If you wrote C-A-R-T, give yourself a star or a smiley face. If not, no worries. Just go ahead and write the word cart now. Alrighty, my friends. I'm going to play a little trickaroo on you. What would happen if you took the C off of the word cart? We have the word cart. Art. What happens if I took the C off? What would be left? Art. Go ahead and write that here. I love to do art. Crafts, painting, coloring. Art. All right, friends, here comes the answer. Art. 2 sounds. If you wrote A-R-T, art, give yourself a star or a smiley. If you didn't, go ahead and write it now. Alright, I'm going to play one more trickaroo on you. What if we took the word art and we changed the T to an M? Here we go. We have art. Change this sound to an M. So now we have R. Go ahead and write it. R. What word is that? Let's see. First we'll write it out. This is R, like a pirate. Oh. Ooh, goodness. Look at that M. Let's fix that real fast. This is the word arm. I have an arm connected to my body. I use it to pick up my pencil. My arm. Alright, friends, if you wrote A-R-M, arm, give yourself a star or a smiley face. That is all for phonics today, my friends. I am so excited that you joined me today. Don't forget to take a picture of your phonics paper and upload it to your Seesaw.